Hello guys, si Kershan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 2 na laro tayo ng The Journey Town Chapter 2. So, tingnan natin yung adventure ni na Bwana. So, okay, last episode guys, nakaligtas tayo doon sa pagkaka-crash ng eroplano ni na Bwana. Kaya lang, nailigtas tayo ng nung mga nangingisda ng mga eels do sa mist. Tapos pagdating natin sa port, hinuli tayo. So nakakulong tong sina Bwana. So ngayon tatakas tayo. So tayo sa baba.
Okay, this is gonna be real gross. But it's our only chance to get out of here.
I guess a little sewage perfume won't kill us.
I hope not. Keep your nose shut and your eyes open.
It's pretty dark in here.
And pretty slimy. Hey, it's kinda slippery. Oh.
Sayang hindi natin makita.
Whoa!
Fresh air. I can breathe again.
Whew! You all right, Bwana?
I'm good. I think I can make it over that fence over there. Looks like I can get into the city that way. You go see if you can find our airplane. I'll go look for Lena, okay?
Sounds like a plan, Mon. With that new mud juggler perfume of yours, I'm sure she'll jump right into your arms. Good luck!
Naghiwalay yung dalawa tuloy.
Man, I really got to get out of this prison suit, or I'll be busted in no time. Better try and find some new clothes before I start looking for Lena.
Meron ba tayong clickables dito? Dumpster. Fence.
I ain't climbing back into prison again, man. It's full of empty tin cans. Hey, I found some canned lobster.
Canned lobster.
It's got yummy little dried up pieces of lobster stuck at the bottom. I don't want to pickaxe that.
Back door. Kitchen. Bar.
Hey, birdie. Shy little fella.
Tingnan natin kung babalik siya. May idea ako. Pero dito muna sa back door.
It's locked. I don't think I'm getting in that way.
Subukan natin.
If he was interested, he'd already be eating this. I bet he's been picking that dumpster all day.
Okay.
I better lay low until I get some new clothes.
Ang tanong saan? Stick.
There's something sticking out from the wall up there.
Poster.
It says, "Down with Morobo. Reclaim your housing. Reclaim your lives." It's a call for public action against some hotshot politician up in St. Armando. I doubt anyone down here in Port Arthur is going to do anything about it. I can't reach it with that.
Okay, pickaxe.
I can't reach it with that.
Ano, basagin natin?
It's too tough. Man, that's not gonna work.
Hindi ko alam kung ano pang pwedeng i-ano eh. Sign.
Annie's. It's the name of the bar, I guess.
Pwede ba tayo pumunta dun? Okay, pwede.
Alright, Bwana. Gotta stay low-key now. Can't risk being seen here and...
Hey, stranger.
Oh, man.
Would you be so kind as to help a lady in distress?
Help with what?
I think I just dropped my matches. Oops. I can be real clumsy sometimes.
Masaway.
Look, I don't think I can...
Oh, come on. I don't bite.
Hindi kaya tayo mahulin to.
That's more like it. What a gentleman. Say, looks like you've got yourself into some trouble, Mr. Gentleman. What were you in for?
The police locked me up after my airplane crashed. I got busted because I had no papers coming here. So ito lang.
The police locked me up after my airplane crashed.
Your aeroplane? You mean you're a pilot? You're beginning to interest me. A little bit.
Listen, lady, can I come inside? I really need to get out of these clothes.
Well, that's very forward of you. If you think I'm letting some fugitive lawbreaker in from the streets to get naked, you're crazy, mister.
Jeez. Thanks for the help.
Newspaper truck. Newspaper rack.
It's a newspaper vending machine.
Sunugin nga natin.
We could make a little fire with these newspapers. If only I could get them out somehow.
Okay. Talagang yun ang solution.
It's a whole bunch of newspapers.
Freeway. Phone booth. Ay, check natin ang phone booth. Telephone directory. Ano? Tambili, file me. Telephone directory. Full local and long distance listings. Partatue district. Chief operator. Wemzy Vodka. Butterworth's House of Crackers. Office. Adams Quinga. Amani Mrs. Arlington Ralph and Nora. Armstrong Wanini. Arnis Refreshment Company. Airs Clearance in Albert. Matengat Odelia. Bagdell's Slaughterhouse Office. Cagny Mr. Chikawe, Mr. and Mrs. Butterworth's House of Crackers. Buffalo Mrs. Chisa Gangway, Crowley. Hindi ko alam kung anong tatawagan natin eh, pero may pinunit yung page. Letter O. Check, try natin to ano. Ano yan? Arnis Refreshment Company. 634-187.
No one's answering.
Okay, fine.
It says local Lanny's used mattress kingdom.
Try natin yan. L. Ay pa yan. Ay pala yan. L lang kailangan natin. Wala. Wag na lang. Door.
I'm not going to start knocking on random doors wearing this prison suit.
Balikan nga natin yung pasaway na pintuan na to. Yung pasaway kanina.
The door's locked and she's not opening. I guess I didn't make a good first impression.
Okay, so,
Man, that's not gonna work.
wala na.
I'm pretty sure the jail is over that way. I'm not going any closer.
Meron pa dito. Entrance. Facade.
Hey, the whole facade looks like one of those funny storybook animals. Elephants, I think they're called.
Ay, oo nga, no, oo nga. Ano.
I better lay low until I get some new clothes.
Cinema.
It's a movie theater named Cinema Rex. It looks like it's closed right now, though. Maybe it opens later in the evening.
Ay, yung barko.
It's Biko, the ship that brought us here. Looks like it's empty.
Pwede pumunta? Door.
This must be the train station that connects Port Arthur to Saint Armando. The sign on the door says, all railway services cancelled until further notice. Unauthorized access will be punished to the full extent of the law.
Okay, kung ganon, sige. Let's do this.
That door is way too massive to break open.
So, when's you figure the shipment's gonna start coming in again, Mo?
I don't know, Vince. Looks like the blackout ain't going away.
Don't look like it. So how are we gonna push our goods when there ain't no ships around?
Beats me, Vince. If I knew, I wouldn't be standing here freezing, staring at your mug all day.
Hey, Mo, look at that.
Hey, nice pajamas, kid.
Looks like this fella's on vacation from the slammer. Don't you reckon, Mo?
Sure does, Vince. Hey, kid, maybe you should slip into some new clothes, huh? I don't figure you're gonna last long in them stripes.
Yeah, that's my problem. You guys don't happen to have some clothes I could borrow?
Kid, you've come to the right place. It just so happens that I, Honest Mo, and my associate here, Trusty Vince, have a whole crate of clothes we'd love for you to purchase. Finest stuff, prime or Mandan leather.
Yeah, real leather. Fancy pricey goods.
$500 and the crate is yours.
A whole crate of clothes?
We deal in bulk, all right? It's a steal, kid.
Yeah, $500, you get the whole crate.
I don't have any money. Maybe I could just borrow them. Eh?
Listen, kid, we've got our own troubles, all right? This whole business with the lighthouse is killing us. We need some dough so we can get off the street. We're freezing our kneecaps off out here.
Nachos.
Hey, it's a crate full of Fatitos XXL. My favorite nacho brand. Can I have some?
These things are banned. We can't push them. Go ahead and grab a bag, kid. We're sick of them. Haven't eaten anything else for a week.
Wow, thanks! Oh boy, I remember these calorie bombs from Kingsport Bay. They turned keto from slim to chubby in just one summer. It's a bag of Fatitos XXL nachos. The bag says, new and improved formula. 50% extra health to fat efficiency.
Pinatasunugan?
Man, that's not gonna work.
Barrel.
It's an empty barrel.
It's not just an empty barrel, kid.
That's right, Mo. It's our empty barrel. We protect what's ours, okay?
Okay, fine.
So how's business?
It's a frozen dead beat, kid.
Ain't no work, ain't no heat.
Nothing we can do but stand here and freeze our fingers off. Aye. And wait for the shipments to start coming in again.
What you guys doing here?
What you guys doing here?
We work the docks, kid. When the shipments come in, we load, unload, bargain, swap, trade, fiddle, do the Jimmy, run the books, and then wait for the next shipment to come in. It's been a dead beat the past week, though.
Yeah, ain't no ships coming or going ever since the lighthouse stopped.
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in port this night.
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in port this night.
Ah, you one of the fellas who came in on the Pico, ain't ya?
Yeah, I knew I'd seen that mug before. Man, you was fast getting busted, wasn't you? What happened to the lady?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Nice hats.
Nice hats.
They're not just hats, kid. They're union membership hats. We had to pay off all sorts of fellas to get these.
You guys have special union hats?
You guys have special union hats?
Sure, show up at the miss front without one and you're gonna go to bed on an empty stomach. It's a great big racket and we're at the bottom of it. The fellas who run the union, the cops, and the mob. They're all making a mint while we're down here busting our noodles.
You guys gotta fight the oppression.
You guys gotta fight the oppression! Fire upon them exploiters!
Hey, we'd squeal like a pair of stoolie rats on eel fumes if only there was someone to rat to. But there just ain't. The coppers are just as crooked as the union and the mob here in Port Archu. When they're all in bed with one another, there ain't much we little folk can do.
Ain't it the truth, Mo? The powers that be gotta crumble and fall before we'll see any change down here, kid.
So who is calling the shots?
So who's calling the shots?
Oh, it's a bleeding mess, ain't it, Vince?
It's all spaghetti, Mo. The union's run by the mob and the mob's fed by the people on top.
Yeah, and the chief of police and the mayor want to pretend they're top brass.
But there's no fooling us. We ain't no palookas.
They're controlled by hotshots from topside, just like anyone else important here in Port Archu.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Ako si Vince.
So how's business?
It's a frozen dead beat, kid.
Ay, pareho
Nothing
lang.
we... Ay.
I gotta go.
Subukan natin bigyan ng chips yung yung ibon, yung pigeon. Wirebox.
Looks like an electric junction box.
Basagin mo.
There's a
Wires.
couple of thick power cables in there. That wire is way too thick. I need something to cut it with.
Wala. Tingnan natin kung gusto nyo to.
Pale want a nacho?
Ayun, nalaglag yung ng stick. Ah, plunger pala.
Oh, gross! It's an odd plunger! I'll stick it in my pants. Doesn't look like it needs any plunging. Man, that's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna help me get it open.
Ano pwede access yung items. Hang up. Yun na. Baka may malaglag na coin sana eh.
Man, that's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna fly, man. I'm pretty sure the jail is over that way. I'm not going any closer. I doubt I'd be able to pull that off. That wire is way too thick. I need something to cut it with.
Ah, pwede pa punta ron. Okay, fine. Lighthouse. Save nga muna natin. Check natin itong lighthouse. Ano problema?
It's an old lighthouse. I better lay low until I get some new clothes.
Ang problema sa tayo kukuha ng clothes.
That's no good for making a fire.
Ah, making a fire. Ay, yung ano.
Hey, find your own trash can.
Yeah, this one's our favorite. You gotta respect that.
Teka.
Let's fire this up.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Ayun, para naman
Hey,
ano.
that
Yun.
ain't so dumb.
Oh gosh, that feels good. I can feel my fingers again.
Ah, nice going, kid.
No problemo.
Hey, Mo, how come we never thought of that?
Oo nga.
How's it going, fellas?
Doing great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
About those clothes.
About those clothes.
Yeah?
Please, can I borrow some clothes?
What do you say, Mo? The guy helped us with the fire.
Sure, kid. We owe you one. See that big pile of crates? It's in there somewhere. A small wooden one.
Nice.
Well, would you look at that?
Looking sharp, kid. Looks like you're ready for the town.
Thanks, fellas.
Forget about it.
We people getting in trouble with the law, we gotta stick together, you hear?
Nice.
How's it going, fellas?
Doing great now with the fire. Thanks, kid.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Ay, kumala ngayon. At dito muna tayo sa yung iniwan nating area. Pasok.
It's a movie theater named Cinema Rex. It looks like it's closed right now, though. Maybe it opens later in the evening.
Okay, dito.
Hey, funky place. Can I come inside?
You, inside Club Timber? I don't think so, kid.
Club pala yun. What's so special about Club Timba?
What's so special about Club Timber?
Club Timber is the classiest night spot in the whole city. We've got all of Port Arthur's stars, champagne, and gold hold up in here. And if you think I'm letting your raggedy ass inside, you're thicker than you look.
Can you use your telephone, please? Okay. Nice that you got here.
Nice lights you got here.
Keep your hands off the floodlights, kid, or I'm gonna break your fingers off.
Can I use your telephone,
Can I
please?
use your telephone, please?
Get your own damn phone. This one is for Club Timber management only.
Okay. Let me in.
Let me in.
You know, you street urchin got a lot of attitude for more than you're worth. And it's that kind of crap that gets your teeth knocked out. Now listen carefully, because I'm only gonna say this once. We don't serve lowlifes like you in here. So why don't you just get to stepping and save yourself any further embarrassment?
Bah, this place is too fancy for me anyways.
See you later.
Later.
Teka. Sige, doon muna tayo sa lighthouse. Parang importante dun eh. Ayun nga no, di ko napansin doon sa artwork kasi.
Hello?
Cripes! Who's there? Are you here to deliver the repairs?
Sure, I got the stuff right here, man. Repairs for what? What's ito?
Sure, I got this stuff right here, man.
Oh, hot diggity! I can't wait to get Old Faithful spinning again. Hey, let's get to it.
Alright. Get to what exactly?
Why, to repair the lighthouse, of course. The old lantern is broken and the doohickeys and the whatchamacallits are a mess.
I got a pickaxe if that helps.
What? So the spare part still hasn't arrived. Pollards! I've been expecting that shipment for more than a week now. Morton's my name. I'm the lighthouse keeper.
The name's Bwana. I'm new in town.
Ain't no mistaking that. Always glad to have visitors. Make yourself right at home, son.
Tingnan ko ng problema. Teapot. Model ship, anchor.
Hey, it's a little miniature ship. How did you build all those tiny little details?
Oh, that was easy. Rounding up the crew was the hard part. That there is a model of the old Mistraker.
Miss Traker.
The Mistraker.
'Tis an old sailor's tale, the legend of the old Mistreaker. She was a proud vessel, could bend the mightiest eels to her will. The captain of the ship was as mad as they come. He was out to catch the biggest eels of them all, the Hungries.
What happened to it?
The Hungries tore the crew to shreds and left nothing but a ghost ship drifting in the fog. Legend has it if you lay your eyes on the Mistreaker, don't let her out of your sights. The moment you turn your back on her, she'll be gone. And your life with it. And their model is supposed to bring me luck, but it sure hasn't paid off so far. You can have it if you want it. It will make a nice souvenir.
Wow, really?
Okay ah.
Coolness. It's a replica of an old ghost ship called the Mistreaker. It's Morton's favorite ship.
Okay, susugin natin.
Man, that's not gonna work. Nice anchor, man.
Why, thanks, Bwana. Belonged to an old lifeboat that saved me life once.
Cool. Were you shipwrecked?
Aye, a long, long time ago. I stared the Hungries right in the eyes, I did. Scarred me for life. Haven't set my foot on board a trawler since.
It's a teapot.
I like to keep the kettle warm in case of visitors. It's me own eel bladder brew. Fancy a cup? It'll put some hair on your toes, it will.
Maybe later. Nothing but darkness out there.
Aye, it gets a real bore, doesn't it? One day, I dream I'll lay my eyes on a real beauty out there. But for now, I guess darkness and the odd trawler is going to have to do.
Siya lang.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks, son. I try to keep her tidy. What can I do for you?
What happened to the lighthouse?
What happened to the lighthouse?
10 nights ago, there was a terrible, fierce thunderstorm, and it hit Port Artoo with full force. I had to ward off flying roof tiles as I nailed the shutters to the windowsill. Trust me, son, I've seen storms that'd make your bones cringe and your heart cry. But this storm, this was something else. Then, suddenly, a flying vessel appeared from out of the storm, and it made straight for the lighthouse. Even in the wind and darkness, there was no mistaking that airship. It was the Sisulus.
The Sisulus?
Aye. Before I knew it, the whole crew was inside the lighthouse wreaking havoc. They smashed the lantern up at the top of the tower and ripped out machine parts from the guts of the service room down here. Brought me to tears seeing Old Faithful battered and broken like that.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Bwana. This old lighthouse is the closest to a family that I've got. Anyhow, Old Faithful has been dark and still ever since.
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in Port Artoo.
I'm looking for a lady who arrived in Port Artoo tonight.
A lady? I don't get many lady visitors up here, I'm afraid. To tell you the truth, I don't get many visitors at all.
So what's the lighthouse good for anyways?
So what's the lighthouse good for anyways?
Why, all of Port Artoo depends on it. It's a proud job I've got. Misting would be impossible without it. And without misting, Port Artoo is as doomed as an eel on the cutting board. Misting isn't all that it's good for either. Most trading we do with St. Armando is done by mist as well, through the locks at Pango Kubwa. They'd never find their way back without the lighthouse.
Okay. What's Pango Kubwa?
What's Pango Kubwa?
That's where the locks are, for traversing up and down from St. Armando. Anything that goes between the two has to cross Pango Kubwa. Unless you fly, of course. But nobody's that mad. Of course, we used to have the trains as well. But the powers that be keep shutting them down for reasons best unasked about. The ships are just about a person's only hope to get in and out of Port Artoo these days. Without them, we'd be trapped like pewds in a bucket.
What's up with the trains?
What's up with the trains?
Oh, they're off limits to the public now, son. Only high government officials use them these days. Why they're requiring enforcing all these regulations and blocking everything off is a mystery to me, son. I figure the less I know about it, the better.
What's being blocked off?
What's
Gandang
being
tanong.
blocked off?
Well, it's the dangles now, but Port Artu used to be an open port. People were coming and going as they pleased, by ship, plane, and train. Back then, you didn't need permits to travel up and down. A fellow was free to go exploring all they liked. It's like they're trying to hide something, don't you reckon?
Ano nga kaya? Baka may tinatago. Need any help?
Need any help?
I've got to get these gears and thingamadoodles in order somehow. If only I had my old blueprints here, this would be a piece of crackers. This here Port Artu lighthouse is of a very special breed, you see. Specifically built for the harsh conditions of the never-ending mist. There has got to be information about it somewhere, but I'll be doodled if I know where to find it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, see you later.
Oh well, thanks for the chat.
Ano tayo? Ano
Feel
pwede?
free to stay around for a while and warm yourself from the fire.
Doohickey talaga nakalagay. Ay, bolt cutters yun. Kailangan natin ito.
It's a pair of bolt cutters. I bet I could have a lot of fun with those.
Go ahead and grab 'em, son. They're useless to me. My toenails are big, but not that big.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Magagamit natin yan.
It's no use, Bwana. We'll need to find me old blueprints to get the machine back to life.
Mas ba natin sa taas?
Man, this lamp is smashed beyond repair. I gotta find a replacement.
Radio. Okay ha. 96.9. Transfer key. Transfer key. Paano tumutugtog yun? Eh, andito yung ano. Hindi naman nakakabit ba? Parang hindi eh. Wag naman natin pakialaman to, delikado to. 96.9. Yan, pwede palitan yung music. Okay, fine. Ano ba yung ano? May hanapin lang kung ano. Ay, malayo. Matagal bago makarating. Hanapin ko sana yung favorite kong radio station dati eh. Kaya lang masyado malayo eh. Tayo magandang music na lang.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at Loco Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go over here now and grab them while they're still here. What are you waiting for? Go get them now while the offer stands. It's a bargain. I've got them. They're here on Main Street.
Yung ano, yung theme music sa ano, sa main title screen. Okay, balik natin yung original. Real pulley.
It's an old pulley. I guess it's been used for hoisting things up and down the lighthouse tower. Man, this reel is all rusty. It needs to be greased up if it's ever gonna work again.
Okay, wala tayong grease. Okay. Gamitin natin bolt cutters tapos end na natin episode. May pagkagamitan tayo na at least eh. Off natin yung ilaw doon. Natin ko na mangyayari.
It's a broken power cable. It's a broken power cable.
Hindi naman namatay ilaw eh. Sige, pasyal tayo dito.
I'm pretty sure the jail is over that way. I'm not going any closer.
Ay, yung ano, yung bar. Back door. Pwede ka natin i-bolt cutter yan.
I don't think that's gonna help me get it open.
Okay, sige. Pasok sa bar.
That's just nonsense, Joe. I don't drink to escape my problems. I escape my problems to go drinking. Right, Gimbo?
Aye, Captain. Whatever you say.
What's up, sailors?
Hey, good to see you again. Aye, we thought Barlow had you locked up for good, Bwana.
Ha! Fat chance. This Rasta is way too clever for Babylon oppressors.
How you guys doing?
How you guys doing?
Feels good having solid ground under one's feet again. I can tell you that.
Amen to that, mate. Oh, the mist scares the life out of me.
Ah, I've seen jellyfish with more backbone than you lot.
I'm looking for Lena. Have you seen her?
I'm looking for Lena. Have you seen her?
She your special lady? Well, Bwana, I hate to break it to you, man, but it seems like she and Police Chief Barlow have got something special going on.
What you talking about?
I saw them both strolling to that big posh place on Main Street, Club Timber. She was clinging to him like she was heart-struck, walking on sunshine. Sounds to me like you've been played for a fool, son.
But
Are you fellas talking about that tall, good-looking lady from out of town who's just strolling down Main Street? If you don't mind me saying so, she's out of your league, sir. Besides, if she's clinging to Barlow, you're better off without her.
That's the truth. You try and take something away from Barlow, Barlow takes something away from you in a very bad way.
I'm not afraid of no police. I could shake them off once. I can shake them off again.
Tapang
Got
talaga
to
yan.
get into Club Timber.
What do you guys know about Club Temba?
What you guys know about Club Timber?
You really want to get in there, huh? Well, you're gonna have a hard time. You need to be filthy rich and well connected to get access to that joint. It's not for the people. That place is for the corrupt fat cats and untouchable high society. I'm pretty sure you can forget getting in there, Bwana. You're a good man, Bwana. The place is down with the decent folk.
Tell me more about Police Chief Barlow.
Tell me more about Police Chief Barlow.
He's been in charge around here for what? Probably 20 years or so. Can't say I've got anything personal against him, but like all people with power, he tends to misuse it. He likes to crack down real hard on people he doesn't agree with. And he's certainly up to a whole lot more than just policing the city. Yes, I'm willing to bet he's tangled up in all sorts of shady doings. Police Chief Barlow is just as corrupt as the rest of the cream of the crop. I swear it. Not a single honest man holds a seat of power in this god-forsaken town. The weight of the burden always lies on us misters.
Nice joint this.
Nice joint this.
You kidding me? This place is the cesspool at the end of the sewer. We all flow along the gutters of these streets, drip and drizzle in our own directions. But in the end, like the soggy pieces of street trash that we are, we end up here. Wet, cold, torn apart, and stepped upon, face down in the mud.
Man, that was beautiful. We should have that engraved and put on the wall.
Okay. Tell me about misters.
Tell me about misters.
We're the little folks. We're the ones who actually do the real work around here. We're just simple folk caught in the crossfire. We come here to get out of the rain and drink ourselves piss drunk before we head out, come back, and then do it all over again. Misters are the kind of people that wind up in a dump like this. People with money don't come here. People with connections don't come here. We're small people. To the big shots in town, we're worth less than the blood-stained dirt under their boots. Bunch of corrupt hoodlums. That's what they are.
So when you guys heading back out?
So when you guys heading back out?
Well, we can't right now. Or we probably would. As long as the lighthouse is bust, we are stuck in port. And frankly, I'm not really in a hurry to get back out there. Sure, we gotta make a living. But a short break is well deserved. Ain't it, Gimbo?
It sure is. That lighthouse can stay broken for all I care. Oh, stone the crows, mate. I'm starting to get fed up to the back teeth of catching eel.
What happened to the eel?
What happens to the eel?
Most of it's sold off to upbound ships. Some stays down here for refining. You can make all sorts of stuff out of eel. Steaks, liquor, plastics, medicines. They're pretty strange creatures, come to think of it.
You guys ever go to Saint Armando?
You guys ever go to Saint Armando?
Ah, no way. We haven't got the right permits. And even if we did, the Beco can't handle the locks. She runs too deep. I'd love to go someday, though. Get out of this bloody soup once and for all.
What are the locks?
What are the locks?
Tanong yun.
Aye, the locks at Pango Kubwa that lead up to Saint Armando. You got special ships going through there. Eel trawlers can't go through them. They just aren't built for it.
We're doomed to be stuck down here forever. Might as well just deal with it, I guess.
See you later.
See you guys later.
Okay. Pabutin na natin ng 1 hour guys. Total lagpas na tayo sa 45-minute marker.
Hey sailors, how's it going?
Hey, Bwana, what's happening?
Wala.
See you guys later. Hey, it's a picture of Saint Armando.
Yeah, it's an old outdated almanac. People like to dream themselves away with pretty pictures, you know? It's been hanging there forever. You can have it if you want.
Thanks, man. I love free stuff.
The calendar? Almanac?
It's an almanac with pictures from Saint Armando. Man, these pictures really glorify the place.
Book.
What you reading, Gimbo?
It's the captain's navigation book from the ship. The one about all the misting business and the lighthouse and all that. I found this picture of a lobster here. I can't stop staring at it. I'm so bleeding hungry. Oh, what I wouldn't do for some lobster stew right now.
You didn't get any food yet, man?
Nah, everything's closed this hour.
Oh, okay. Can I borrow the book?
Rack off, mate. It's my lobster.
Teka.
I think we're onto something. But it's hardly a stew yet. It's just a couple of dried lumps of lobster stuck at the bottom.
Radio.
Hey, can I play with the radio?
Yeah, go ahead and change the station all you like. You know that there's an old Army Broadway radio. It can pick up all sorts of things. It's pretty good to have in handy when the coppers are around doing raids and such.
Okay, 96.9. Sobra. Pwede natin palitan yung music gamit to. Okay, fine. shaft.
Hey man! You have an elevator for tiny people!
Well, you could say it's a tiny elevator, but it's not for people. It's a food shaft.
How do you make it actually? Produce food?
I don't. This bar serves liquid nutrition only. The shaft transports food from the kitchen downstairs to wherever it needs to go.
Shelves walang
Hey
laman.
bartender, where's all the drinks?
I'm sorry, sir. I've gone dry during the big blackout. Shipments aren't coming in the way it's supposed to, not the lighthouse is out. But once it starts working again, I'll run off and buy a whole new crate of it. You have my word, sir.
No time to be hanging around in the bar now. I've got to rescue Lena.
Train.
It's a floor drain.
Yeah, I've got to comply with the Port Archu hygiene directive. This eel rinse is considered hazardous waste.
I think the drain is empty of yuck.
Yep, the floor is as clean as a hound's tooth. But come payday, oh Lord knows we need that drain. The misters are splashing booze and yuck all over the place. Ugh.
Aye, it's the circle of yuck, Bwana. Eels to eel rinse, and misters to mist.
Kasabi natin bartender. Pabutin naman.
Well, if it ain't a new guy in town, welcome to our fine establishment, where the drinks are divine and the clientele are a slice of heaven itself.
Flattering, Arnie. Very flattering.
Now, what can I get you, sir? I hope you're not looking for eel rinse. I'm all out. You've got my word, however. The moment the lighthouse starts again, I'll be out through that door in a split second to secure a couple of crates when the shipments start coming in.
Any idea how I can get into Club Temba?
Any idea how I could get into Club Timber?
Listen, sir, all I do is pour them their drinks. I don't ever go up there.
You pour their drinks.
What do you think this here service shaft is for? They keep sending me orders, and I keep sending up drinks. Club Timber sits right on top of this joint. Now, I don't service all of Club Timber, mind you. Just the VIP lounge up top. Now, I'm not proud to be part of their business. But a man's gotta make a living, no?
So the service shaft leads right up to the VIP room.
Uh-huh. Bingo.
What do you know about Barlow?
What you know about Barlow?
Ah, Barlow. I hear a lot of talk about him on both sides of the fence. A bartender gets to hear all sides of the story, you know? The law weighs down on that man more than most people think. He has made a lot of enemies in this town, I know that much. I'm used to hearing a lot about people's woes. I can tell you, many of those woes are about run-ins with the law. And the law in this town is Barlow.
Busy night?
Busy night?
Afraid not, sir. Business has been real slow ever since the lighthouse went out. Yeah, these fellas are the first customers I've had all day. Whole city's gone to a standstill with no misters in port. These parts of the city used to be a good racket this hour. It's a real drag seeing it all dead like this.
What you got on tap?
What you got on tap?
Right now, I'm down at the lower end of nothing. Taps and shelves are all sucked clean. I normally carry the full range of Mister's poisons here, except mist fumes, of course. But without the shipments coming in, I've got nothing.
What are mist fumes?
What are mist fumes?
That's some bad stuff, sir. It's a byproduct. Comes out of the destilling the veal rinse. I tell you, you get all sorts of whackball effects taking that stuff. We call them fume heads, them fellas who suck it down. Used to be a much bigger problem, though. Barlow cleaned up the worst of the fume head trash when he came into power.
I want eel rinse.
I want eel rinse.
I'm sorry, sir. I've gone dry during the big blackout. Shipments aren't coming in the way it's supposed to, not the lighthouse is out. But once it starts working again, I'll run off and buy a whole new crate of it. You have my word, sir.
I gotta hit the
I
streets.
got to hit the streets.
Give 'em hell, sir.
Palitan natin yung music nila. Next episode. So for now, enta muna natin. So Save. Isa pa para sigurado. Okay, so end na natin. Okay, so umaba tayo ng 15 minutes guys. So Keshan Velosa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin ito next episode.